Just look at that sea of orange. No surprises if I tell you we're here in Holland at Zandvoort for the Max Verstappen celebration party. It's a quick track and perfect for high speeds, high stakes qualifying. Welcome along to the Dutch Grand Prix qualifying day.
First position, front of the pack, and just behind us are Piastri, Verstappen and Gasly. Okay, so the current fastest lap, 1:09.6. And that's P13. So, just ahead of us in this session at the moment are Leclerc and Russell. And we're in front of Gasly, Iwasa and Hulkenberg. The fastest lap at the moment, 1:09.1. Here's a quick position rundown for you. The top 5 are Norris, Russell, Piastri, Gasly and Verstappen. So, just ahead of us in this session at the moment are Gasly, Verstappen and Tsunoda. And just behind us are Albon, Ocon and Leclerc. The fastest lap at the moment, 1:08.6. They're in 10th place. Okay, so their best lap time, 1:10.2.
With qualifying wrapped up now, we have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race. Welcome along then to the North Sea coast and to the Zandvoort circuit. We're 25 miles away from Amsterdam for today's Dutch Grand Prix. It's a race the great Jim Clark won on 4 occasions, leading for an astonishing total of 370 laps. Zandvoort circuit then, 14 corners, 10 to the right and 4 to the left, with plenty of steep camber and elevation changes to keep our drivers on their toes throughout the 2.6-mile lap. And watch out for cars making use of the DRS zone into turn 1 to attempt an overtake. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Lando Norris put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Russell, Oscar Piastri, Leclerc, Gasly, Hadjar, Tsunoda, Ocon, Albon, Iwasa, Hülkenberg, Théo Pourchaire, Fittipaldi, Vesti, Behrman, Joe, Leclerc, Doohan and Logan Sargent. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track. And alongside me today, a man who I'm always pleased to see join me in the commentary box, Anthony Davidson. Let's look at their season, and particularly against their teammate. Fair to say, they've got the better of them more often than not. Now, sadly, things didn't work out for them last time. It was a bad race. Question is, though, can they recover today?
Yes, they can, Crofty. You've got to put it behind you. Whatever happened last time, I was always told as a driver, park it, forget about it. Obviously, feel the pain when it happens, but then you can't dwell on it and carry that through to the next race. So put it behind you and just crack on with this race coming your way now.
Okay, so everything looks good on the power unit cycles, so let's concentrate on bringing tyres and brakes up to temperature. And you've got P7, 7th place. Gasly's ahead of you, Tsunoda behind. Your pit window opens in 15 laps time, and there's 36 laps to go. No rain expected for the time being. Okay, that's not an ideal placement in your grid slot. You're going to need a good launch at the race start. Keep an eye on the... We're currently sat in 6th. Piastri's ahead of you, Gasly behind. Our gap to first place, 2.0 seconds. Your pit window opens in 15 laps time, and there's 36 laps to go. Okay, DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. That's P5, you're in P5. They're on fresh softs. Piastri's behind you now. Less than a second separates you. They're on fresh mediums. Okay, gap to leader, 2.2 seconds. Okay, there are 35 laps left in this race. Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past. Flag. Okay, gap ahead, 3.0 seconds. Okay, information on Verstappen. Right, they've got a serious car issue. It looks like they're retiring. Okay, clear. dropping a few tenths per lap to the car ahead. They're just edging away. We're going to box this lap and push hard on the in-lap. Okay, pit in this lap, and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalised if we exceed it. Keep that in mind as you approach. There seems to have been a bit of a problem removing the left front wheel. We need to try and put that behind us though and finish the race strong. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Charles is in for his stop now. Okay, that wasn't quite what we needed there, I'm afraid, but listen, not to worry, get your head down and chin up, and let's focus for the rest of this race. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 13.7 seconds. Drivers in the pits. great manoeuvre. You made it look so easy. Currently in P3. Russell's ahead of you now. They're on old mediums. Piastri's behind. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Okay, so gap to the leader, 18.1 seconds. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. 2 laps left. Next time by will be your final lap. Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home. Okay, gap to the car in front, 10.6 seconds. Yes, thank you. Thank you for all your hard work out there. That was a really strong drive and a great finish. Well done.
Lando Norris, take a bow, and last, a winner in Formula One.
A great victory for them today, Crofty, and you know, it gets to this part in the championship, you're getting tired, you're feeling the fatigue of a long season. Not many races to go now though, and if you can keep this kind of performance up, it's going to serve you well through to the end of this year.
As the winners make their way up to the podium, one can only imagine the celebrations that will take place at McLaren tonight. Congratulations to everyone on the team, securing the win and proving that they're a force to be reckoned with out on the track. Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.